I'm Skylar. I am I guess I would have been a junior at Stanford University. I'm from San Francisco, California. I'm about to finish my semester in Amsterdam with CIEE. I would say I love Vondelpark, which is the biggest park in the city. You can walk through it and bike through it, and it kind of never gets old. And I think my favorite street in the city is Utrechtstraat. It has a lot of shops similar to what would be in the more touristy shopping area, but I think it's less visited by people visiting the city. I think all the museums here are fantastic. It's hard to find a bad museum. So I would recommend any of the museums. There's a coffee place here called Bagel and Beans, and I think that they have some of the best coffee that I've ever had, and I go there a lot. Lifestyle, there's definitely a different approach to work-life balance here. It's been a little hard for me to get used to the fact that at 5 p.m. people are either unreachable or shops close a little bit early, but the upside to that is it kind of forces you to make time for yourself, I think, and people seem to be a lot happier here. If I had to give myself some advice before I started the program, it would probably be to make sure and follow up with all the people I met at the beginning better. Because I met some people through some international student events and through other people who I really liked, but neither of us made enough of an effort to keep meeting, and then I think those are some lost potential friendships that I would have liked to have. So I would just say to myself, really make the time for other people. Those are the things that are going to matter the most and last after you leave the program. The biggest tip that I would give to any incoming student or anyone visiting the Netherlands or planning on living here is learn to become one with your bike. The bike culture here is my absolute favorite part of the city. I think there is nothing more unique to Amsterdam than the way that people get around on their bike. If it's warm, if it's cold, if it's windy, if it's raining, the best way to assimilate into local culture is to get on your bike. On a typical day while studying abroad, there was definitely no typical day. Every day was a little bit different. Most of my classes that I took here were, about half were in person, so I was actually able to go to some in-person lectures, and about half were on Zoom, so it was a good balance. So in the afternoon I would either go to my lecture or go back home and do work and participate in a Zoom lecture. And then at night I would either cook for myself or go out to dinner with friends or order food with people and do homework together. On the weekends I love just taking the train to other cities in the Netherlands and exploring, and that was great because I got to see a lot of the country. I found really cool parts of Amsterdam that I think I wouldn't necessarily have otherwise if I wasn't just making wandering around such a big activity. I really feel part of the city now that I had so much time. I think one of the biggest takeaways from this experience will have been the Dutch skills that I picked up here. I had learned Dutch at school the year before. I had grown up hearing it, but being here and building kind of bilingual friendships where we use a combination of Dutch and English, I think was really, really special to me and helped me build friendships even stronger than if we had to use a language that we didn't both share. Ik hoop dat jullie kiezen om naar Nederland te komen. Tot snel in Amsterdam.